Hi everybody and welcome to my first speed build with my new editing software. As you can see, the speed part went perfectly fine. I did have to, I think, what did it say? It was, 300% that I had to speed it up to get it down to, a 40-minute video? So, obviously, I took my time with this one. I do intend on playing in this house with this version of me. I just don't know if I'm going to be recording that play through. I need to learn how to speak before I record. Um, Serious, do you want cuddles? Hold on a second. He was interested in snuggles and then he didn't want snuggles anymore. So, as what you're seeing here is me roofing the house because I wanted to show off that I learned how to roof houses before I actually started building. I say I learned how to roof houses. What I learned was I looked at the houses in my neighborhood and while I was working and I I noted the fact that what looked like those really square roofs that we have in The Sims were seemingly under the triangular roofs that we have in The Sims. And so that is how I have been roofing my houses for the past, 3 builds? So it looks kind of ridiculous, but it looks more realistic than how I used to roof houses. So I'm here for it. And of course I added a little wind, whatever it's called. Oh god, what is it called? It's gonna bother me. The spindle thingy. And of course I went into the windows. I went half dark wood, half black exterior, which it doesn't look great, but it doesn't look awful either. No. Missy. Padfoot's back. They definitely could have been better. Just the way I placed the windows, they could have been better. Do you hear her? She decided to hop up on my shoulders. All of the kittens have my grandkits, as I call them, my grand kittens. They like to walk around on my shoulders. Because I called them all Tito at one point. Because they liked to be near my shoulders. And so now they've taken that nickname to heart, and decided that walking around on my shoulders and arms is a good idea. Hey, leave my garbage from my lunch alone. If you don't know who Tito is, you're an uncultured swine. No, no, I'm kidding. If you don't know who Tito is the fox squirrel from Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind, or Nausicaä, Valley of the Wind, however you pronounce it, depending on your culture and everything. And it's an animated movie from Studio Ghibli, which is now also a part of Disney. Come here. Although, what isn't a part of Disney anymore? Let's be honest. Would you stop messing with my garbage? Anyway. So what you're seeing here is me struggling because I wanted to do a fancy decorated kitchen with the Dream Home Decorator build nonsense. And it didn't work, so I just went with Old Reliable and grabbed a regular stove and oven. Because I have a stove and oven, but I also, like, have friends who have stoves that are, oh, I forgot to pause the recording when I did these little jumps. Anyway, I have friends that have the stoves on one side of the kitchen where the oven is like up against a wall or in the middle of the kitchen, and I was trying to do that. Good gracious. It's zoomies. They've got the zoomies. I was trying to do that, but it didn't work very well. And then also, I really like having the hanging spices because, one, I'm a witch, and two, I use spices because I ain't no no broke white bitch. But having those hanging there in the kitchen to dry or whatever, especially for someone who is a gardener, there's a garden now in this home. I've been playing in it. Like, that makes sense to have the spices hung up to dry, to crumble into your food and whatnot, or add to your food or put into containers. And then so what I like doing to make it easier on myself is I will create the room, put in the basics, and then wait until I am essentially done with the home to even mess with BB.move objects. Because if it's a non-functional home, I will be upset because I actually play in my Sims. Which I'm not saying that people who make non-functional homes are, like, crappy, because, like, a lot of those homes are absolutely fantastic. It's just, for me, I like to make homes that are functional, that my Sims can actually live in and exist in, because if they can't, what was the point of me building it in the first place? I did also post this on the gallery, so if you want to look for that, my origin tag should just be, let me see. Yeah, it's Magicaster 20. That's my origin tag. I might go back in and play in a little bit here, but I wanted to record the voiceover for this. Now, you see those little succulents? I learned something about those little succulents that you're gonna see here in a little bit. I'm also setting out all of the non-hidden object decorations so that I can have them to move them around later. They will get changed, colors will be updated, whatnot, but I learned... Oh, you might have missed it. I forgot I sped up the video. So on these succulents, they have faces on either side of the pots. I don't know why. I don't know why I found this funny, but I did, and they do. And I was looking at it for like a good minute. So I'm surprised it just zoomed past right there. And then, of course, I'm putting in the objects that my sim is going to be essentially immediately putting into their inventory as soon as they get in. Because if I forget those, I'm gonna hate myself. And I ended up forgetting some of the object building tables, like the candle maker, the fizzy pop, whatever, and the handy station, handwork, woodwork. I don't know. It's something. I forgot the build bitch. That's what I forgot. And then, of course, here I am doing a half bath. I am not used to half baths. I have one full bath that is about the size of this half bath here. And it is fucking tiny. and I hate it. But we're working on moving, so that shouldn't be a problem for much longer. And then additionally, I did a guest bedroom. It is really, really basic. I didn't even go back and do anything more to it other than add, like, a basket of extra blankets and pillows. Because it is very unlikely that my sim will have guests. It is very unlikely that I will have guests. So I'm not used to having a guest bedroom. Also because we have the minimum number of rooms that we need in my house. And that's it. The absolute minimum number of rooms. And then of course I did a den down in the first level that is basically just an office space. I call it a den because that's what my grandpa calls it. His office space is the den, so I don't know. I know dens are technically considered. I don't know what to do with that board with the dartboard. I don't know what to do with that because it takes too much space. I'd have to make like a whole fucking basement in order to do that, and I've avoided basements since I stopped doing them so much because I am terrified that I'm going to ruin my builds by adding a basement. And of course there's bookshelves, an easel. It's just, I'm so sorry, I'm still sick. It's just kind of a, baby, what do you want? Do you just want snuggles? When I pick you up, you get upset. So you're just gonna rub yourself against my feet? She's so silly. She also wags her tail. She's the only one with a docked tail, and she wags her tail like a dog, and it is the cutest thing I have ever seen. Come on. She's adorable. She's precious. She likes to snuggle with me while I'm playing The Sims. All four of them do. I had all four of them on me at one point when I was playing. And then their dad came up and was really upset because he wanted to snuggle with his mom. His mom. Yeah, I'm talking about you, baby. He just went to go play with her in the kitchen. I love my babies. They're so precious. Anyway, back to the build. I forgot I was recording. I was recording the video. Fuck. Anyway. Also, I decided to do an additional bedroom instead of turning that into an upstairs study. Because I wanted I wanted to have a roommate for this playthrough. Because I thought it'd be easier to have a roommate. I wanna work with the roommate stuff. Because I haven't really done that much. I also haven't played with the closets much at all. Because I forgot that I even got the closets in Get Together. Sorry, I was responding to some people anyway. And of course I added a desk and computer and whatnot. I went like I was going to move the Sims camera because I thought I was playing for a second. Oh my god. No, it's a speed build. And then this corner room I did over there. No, I'll talk about it when I start doing it. So obviously the room with the purple bed is mine because my favorite color is purple. I need to change this this sprite that I have. I need to get a better sprite. Hold on. I'm gonna do that in a minute. Yeah, this corner room here, I'm pointing at it with my mouse. I turned it into the tiniest gym I've ever seen. I didn't know what to do with it. I I genuinely I had no idea what I wanted to do with this room. And it was just sitting there and I was like, "You know what? Let's turn it into a gym. Where are the gym items?" And then I look at the goddamn treadmill and it looks like you'd have to phase yourself into the wall to get into it. So I had to position it like as far into the wall as it would let me without it being non-functional. It was mildly irritating. I didn't know what to do. And then of course I start moving into the flooring, the painting, the hi Mooney. You want to hang out? Um, and one of the last minute things that I ended up doing was I added a shed, like a gardening shed and stuff. Which you can see me looking into the pre-built room shed thing in the miscellaneous. Hi, baby. Oh, okay. In the miscellaneous pre-built room section. Oh, and of course I had to change the lights from the little mini $50 ones. Because that's what I see big simmers do. They'll light up the room, and that made it a lot easier to decorate, to have the little bitty lights that just kind of light up the room existing there while I waited to to get the better lights. It was good though. I think I'm gonna start doing that from now on because it makes it a lot easier to build. I really like wood floors. I want wood floors in my house so goddamn bad. So bad. Because I have nothing but carpet and linoleum and it's ass. Oh, also, you can see that I have forgotten to tile the bathroom in the first floor. Don't know how I did that. Don't know how I missed it when I was sat here looking at the screen for a good 10 fucking minutes. Having forgotten to tile the bathroom. And then of course I do backsplashes more often than not in the kitchen because I like backsplashes. My grandma's kitchen has a backsplash. I'm used to it. A lot of the builds that I do are builds that I'm used to in real life. You can also see that this is not my computer freezing. This is me being preoccupied with a conversation or something else while I build and forgetting to hit my 2 key to pause. Which is ridiculous. Normally I'm good at not forgetting to pause, but I forgot to pause. And here we go again with the forgetting to pause. Somebody's talking to me a lot when I was building this. Like I was not home alone. I was working on this with other people in the house. And then I go back and I tile the first floor bathroom because I was like, oh shit, I forgot to tile the bathroom floor. And of course I put the wallpaper on the stairs because it doesn't do that automatically when you hit shift. I'm so sorry. The den I just gave like this really, really basic beige color because easier to look at. It looks nice with the dark browns in there. You know. This one I didn't know what I was doing in the guest room. I had no idea what I wanted it to look like. I was just like, make it cozy, make it nice to live in, make it basic. That's it. Now in my own home, I would probably make the guest bedroom really nice. This is not my own home. I mean, it is in The Sims, technically, because it's me playing in The Sims. But I, as a person, am not currently in The Sims, and neither are my friends. So, um, I I really like how this build turned out, because normally I suck really bad with building, but I feel pretty proud of this one. Like, I went through the trouble that it takes to make a nice build. I got really, really frustrated because I want to bring manual trim back so bad, because this auto trim doesn't do shit right. It sucks so bad. Oh, and of course I added a chimney right like where the fireplace was, because proper ventilation. And of course now you see me putting what are they called? The posts on the sides of the house, because the trim doesn't work on anything, and it makes me so upset. But I think it looks pretty good. And then of course I did the mid, what's it called? Mid-level trim. There we go. Hi, girl, you got yourself in the wire. And of course I've got a wraparound porch, which looks nice, that I'm about to decorate here. After I get the, brick and black trim, foundation figured out. I was actually pretty proud of the, what's it called? The, porch as well. 'Cause, right, I added the little, the standing, garden thing. And then I added a garbage can, of course, and then I added a little reading area, in the corner of the porch, because it's nice. I actually, like, looking at it now, I'm like, oh, that was actually a really good build. Like, I'm proud of that. That looked good. Because I am not good at the building. I'm not. And I'm learning. I'm learning gradually, through watching people like Lil Simsy, and through looking at houses around me in my area. I'm not the greatest at building. And it is a struggle to remind myself to continue trying when I feel like all I ever do is mess up with the builds. Not necessarily in real life. Wow. That got dark. Oh, I forgot I put a little wind chime out. I forgot, because I have backyard stuff now as well. That looked really cute. That looked really cute. I forgot that you can't put things in the whatever they're called. So I kept trying to put things there, and I was like, I can't do it. Why can't I do it? I think I planned on coming back and adding, like, clutter to that table, and then I just decided not to, because the books looked fine where they were. And then there's the wood chunk of the shed. Like I'm gonna be doing fires or something. I probably should have put a grill to make that make more sense, but this is available on the I already said that. This is available on the gallery. This is available on the gallery. If I didn't didn't say that already, even though I did. And of course I'm adding an animal shed and a chicken coop because I put the simple living lot trait on, meaning you kind of need to live with. Oh, I immediately skipped into the decorating. Oh, I forgot to record some of the decorating. Oops. My mistake. My mistake. But as you can see, there are little books on top of the fridge. I'm working on setting some chilies and olives on the counter for decoration. There's, of course, the cleaning dishes, the... Oh. Oh no. I missed the entirety of the kitchen. I missed decorating the entirety of the kitchen. How did I do that? Oh, I'm so disappointed. Yeah, that looked dumb. Now, the reason I have to put the like stuff back and stuff is because if I leave the item that I'm trying to clutter there, the clutter items will snap to the positions on the actual item itself. And I can't do that. That's not gonna work. But I really got into clutter recently. I learned how to do it, like, officially and efficiently. And I was really proud of that. Like, I worked really hard to do that. It took way longer than it probably should have when I'm logging what? Let's check, shall we? 3,860 hours on The Sims as of today, November 10th. I... It took too long. I'm embarrassed. It took too long for me to learn how to clutter things. But I just recently got inspired by the clutter items given to us in high school years. And with the new clutter kit coming out. I mispronounced that once as a not so great word because I am mildly dyslexic. I missed the mark immensely on that one, and it was bad. It was bad. No, I do not think I did hidden objects with this build for a multitude of reasons. One of which being I was bored that night. Like, I started getting bored with the build. But there will likely be builds in the future where I go all out and I add items from hidden objects and live edit objects. And just, it really depends on the build and how I'm feeling. Because this night I was not feeling my greatest. One of the reasons I haven't been feeling the greatest is my job has not gotten me my paycheck for last month because I changed my bank account and I needed to turn in paperwork for my direct deposit change, and that's been stressing me out a little bit because I have to pay for college and blah 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 blah. It's great. It's fantastic. It is magnificent. Oh, and here we are adding the extra blankets and pillows into the guest room because we are nice to our guests in this house. Now, I do know that there are a lot of people that are going to be like, that's kind of boring. This build kind of sucks, Cass. And to those people, I will say, then don't download it. Then don't save it into your library. I don't know what to tell you, broski. If you don't like my builds, it's not for you, then... You know what I mean? There are probably plenty of my builds that look really, really boring, really, really annoying to even try and place. Which, you know what? Fair enough. I understand. But don't tell me off about it. Because, quite honestly, I don't care. I built this for me, for fun. I'm trying to learn how to do something that is a skill more or less required for a game I enjoy playing. And if you don't like my learning process, you don't have to engage with it. That's completely fine. I don't have a problem with that. What I have a problem with is when you tell me that what I've done is ridiculous or bad or stupid or boring or whatever. Like, just keep that to yourself, because I don't care. Of course, I saved a lot of the garden clutter items for outside in the shed, because garden clutter. I did not name the cow plant in the den downstairs. I didn't. You can, if you have downloaded if you have downloaded the build and you want to play in it, feel free. Enjoy yourself. Name the mini cow plant. I don't care. Have a ball with it. I chose not to take the time this time to build, to name it. I just didn't. And of course, here I am cluttering the desks, which, it gets a little difficult when I'm trying to clutter a desk, and then I'm like, oh shit, this isn't functional because these clutter items bend into the computer. Oh, and here's me forgetting that I turned on the Sims 3 camera that I don't normally use so that I could spin the items. It's awful. I forget that I'm in the Sims 3 camera consistently when I use it to spin items, and it's so bad. Anyway, I'm hoping to maybe do more of these speed builds in the future. I wanted to test it after testing speed cast, or I guess sped up cast as cast in the most recent video I did. I thought it'd be fun. Oh, here we go. Okay, this bathroom clutter was the most fun. I loved this. I loved how it turned out. But I have beef. I want to be able to create custom clutter with existing clutter and be able to move it as a whole, as opposed to moving it separately. Because I spent a real good portion of time of this video putting that, because again, this is sped up 300%. Only to realize I had placed them at the incorrect height and had to move all of them, only to reposition them against each other again. and took that time to put them in their correct spaces again. It was so... Oh, I was so infuriated. I was so angry that I had not put it correctly. Like, it's not easy to tell in the video, because it's just real quick, just, oh shit, look at that, that's wrong. But I was fuming. I was so upset. Oh, of course, and then laundry basket on top of the laundry machines, because reasons. And then I got upset that the laundry detergent put itself on the wrong machine. This took a good 2 hours to do. I think the video said it was what, 159, 159.37 before I sped it up, and then I sped it up to 300%, and now it's 45 minutes long. That's probably an exaggeration, but I also have my intro and I have my outro added, so that adds a little bit of time. But I think this is almost the end here. Just adding the last couple little details. I wanted to add sunscreen on the back of the toilet, and that didn't go over very well. I don't really remember. Did I just add the like weird perfume bottle clutter from base game? I think that's what I ended up doing. And of course another medicine cabinet, because my chronically ill ass cannot have enough places to stash my medicine. Sorry, that was the last of my orange juice. I needed orange juice because I am ill. I'm gonna get scurvy anyway. No, I'm kidding. I really enjoy building. I really enjoy doing these speed videos. Speed videos. I really enjoy doing speed. You can't say that, Kas. You can't say that. YouTube friendly. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh. Cluttering my desk. Cluttering my desk in my bedroom here is just, it was so lovely. I decided to set aside Yule logs as candles and put them in my inventory for when Christmas, quote unquote, comes around, because I'm going to change all of the celebrations and stuff. Oh, look at that. I've got a good, 3 minutes left? Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and leave a like. Helps out the channel, I guess. I don't know if it really does. Share this with a friend that you know likes The Sims. The Sims is officially free for the base game on, I'm pretty sure, literally everything that it is available on. And until the next one, have a magical evening, and good night.